Welcome everyone to this ALDA Talk organized by ALDA, the European Association for Local Democracy. My name is Eva and I work for the association as membership officer. And we are very happy to have you here with us for this webinar that will address the topic of digitalization of public services, together with two expert speakers. Marco Laurenti, who is member of the scientific committee of Scrypta Foundation, Italian for Blockchain, and general director of Capitale Umano Italiano. He will present a social pay project, and he will explain the possibility of using blockchain technology in public administration, and specifically to implement the management of financial resources during the pandemic. And we have also here with us Pascal Goergen, former Secretary General of the Assembly of the European Regions and Deputy Mayor of Grèce-Boisseau Municipality in Belgium, who will explain how digitalization can be at the service of civic participation. He will present some new and innovative digital solutions developed by the municipality, aiming at improving education and services accessibility and civic participation as well. I thank you for the attention, and I would leave the floor to Marco.
Thanks for the introduction, Eva, and for the invitation. Today we will present you social pay. Okay, good. The foundation was created with the aim of supporting and coordinating a dense network of collaborations between developers, professional companies, public administration, and users at global level, all of whom share a single goal: the adoption of the Scrypta blockchain and the development of solutions to improve our reality. Scrypta is a decentralized digital infrastructure that simplifies and makes more efficient managing, achieving, and certification processing that feature the economic, productive, and social sectors. Scrypta flexible system allow creating full architecture for unlimited projects and new use cases. Scrypta is all open source. We promote new use cases is the key to make an ecosystem that can have a significant impact to improve various social and economic aspects. Our mission is to build and spread the technical infrastructure to support a mass adoption of blockchain technology. Scrypta is built on 6 pillars. It's back. Okay. Scrypta chain is built on 6 pillars, which are the engine of innovation of the Scrypta ecosystem, each of which help lay the foundations for the total development of the Planum. What is Planum? Planum is our own solution to favor tokenization processes by creating Planum, an open source and permissionless sidechain system that provide to anyone a clear interface where create, issue, and track tokenized assets. This is accessible through planum.dev. Is a parallel layer that allows to anyone to create and issue his own tokenized assets, stored, managed, and secured using the HIDA nodes that is blockchain Scrypta blockchain network. Any tokenized assets, once generated with all his own metrics, have his independent life cycle in a secure sidechain layer, which runs on top of the Scrypta blockchain, and in future can be transferred and traded with Lira and all other tokens. But we must do a step back. What is the tokenization? By definition, tokenization is a process, is basically the translation of real-world assets into blockchain, converting them into digital assets and providing a trustable ownership. In a very simple way, we can digitalize and convert anything into a supply of digital assets through the process of tokenization. That way, the physical good, once tokenized, will become fungible, can be transferred, fractioned, stored, or traded electronically with different peoples in a digital way. Actually, will be be value of investment like real estate, properties, in a fine art place like collectible goods or other kinds of goods that represent an economic value. That the different kind of restriction requirement, physical and much more, are not quindi so accessible to all investors. Tokenization through blockchain solve this problem, lowering investment barriers, facilitating the process and favoring the introduction of new financial capitals in this sector of interest. So, social pay in this phase of social emergency caused by COVID-19 pandemic, Scrypta Foundation carried out an innovative payment system based on its blockchain technology, releasing it free of charge to the municipality of Vicini. The system is based on the dematerialization, so the tokenization and management of shopping vouchers. This is one of first Italian-based example of massive use of tokens and blockchain for daily use and social utility. The economic resources allocated by the government and the region to help the most fragile and disadvantaged families are destined for the purchase of basic necessities, drugs, and in particular for food assistance. The solution created by the Scrypta Foundation to ensure the correct distribution of municipal aid to families in financial difficulties is a safe, traceable, open source, simple, and practical tool that allows municipality to save time and resources. Social Pay is a digital payment system on blockchain that allow you to simplify the producer for distributing resources by easing the bureaucratic difficulties and circumventing the problems of distributing paper vouchers. So social pay is configured as a social card of fast issue and with a minimal cost that is useful for distribution of economic aid aimed at the purchase of basic necessities. Scrypta Foundation has made its technology available to the municipality only for free in order to provide concrete support in this emergency phase. The Social Pay project is completely open source and can therefore be replicated to allow each institution to issue and manage shopping vouchers safely. Scrypta Foundation makes its technology available to anyone who wants to contribute the project. In accordance with the will of the municipality involved and with the support of Scrypta Consortium, it's possible to create a copy of the project and request the insertion of the code via pull request on the dedicated GitHub. Scrypta Consortium is the network of companies that operating on Scrypta technology. So, okay, government, all the stakeholders in the social pay system are government units as manager and system administrator, retailers as distributor of first necessity goods and services, and citizens as a user and beneficiary of public financial aid. How does it work? The technical functioning of this innovative payment system that explore in blockchain technology, it's a process of tokenization of vouchers. So electronic, with the electronic identity and the creation of a corresponding digital value in token issued with the Scrypta blockchain through Planum proprietary sidechain technology. Scrypta is designed for new business model MPA management, and the algorithm that governs Scrypta guarantees a high-speed transaction scheme for digital asset transfers and instant payment. So the design system allowed the municipality region to process the data offline using an open source software that we have created and donated for free use. So the municipality distributes a card with a QR code numbered and uniquely assigned the subject identified by the body and the electronic identity. So the citizens entitled, and together with the card, the municipality provides a 5-digit PIN that allows the exclusive use of the funds. Finally, the municipality can also pay contribution on several occasions, allowing citizens to use the same card as if it were a rechargeable card. So the merchant participating in the social pay platform are equipped with a special web application to be installed on their smartphone or tablet as a virtual post that allow to read the back of the card assigned to the citizen and withdraw the amount related to the purchase in your business. The citizen must be authorized the purchase by entering the PIN number in the merchant virtual post. Each merchant can verify their digital account and through the web application, checking in real time the crediting of the amounts within the application. The redemption of the digital token collected can be requested by simply submitting the refund request to the municipality, which will proceed with the balance by bank transfer. The municipality which receives a request for a reimbursement from merchants can constantly check the correct functioning of the platform. This is the graph of the volumes of transactions carried out in the last year. We have over 400 retailers with a transaction amount equal to 124,000 euro. So that is social pay. Thanks for the attention and for watching. And for questions, you can write at info@scrypta.foundation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marco, for presenting this very interesting project that might be implemented also in other municipalities, I guess. I would give the floor then to Pascal to present some best practices implemented within the municipality is Deputy Mayor of in Belgium. Thank you, Pascal. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Eva, and thank you, Marco, for your presentation. It was very concrete, and I will send you some questions. So good afternoon, everybody. I'm very pleased to present this, let's say, topic about Grédoisseau as a smart village. Firstly, some information about my commune. Grédoisseau is in Belgium, in the Walloon region, so not so far from Brussels, more or less 30 kilometers, and we are not so far from France, Germany, and the Netherlands, so in the center of those countries. It's important also for you to know that we are a little commune, so 14,000 inhabitants. It's a great commune. of course, we are in Belgium. So from one village to another, we could have 10 to 15 kilometers. We are 10 villages, and this is important to explain to you, because when I will speak about citizenship participation, it plays, of course, a role, because each village is it's different. We are a rural village with a lot of farms, and we have many rivers and some floods. It's also important because we have some projects in digitalizations to secure and to control the rivers. Of course, we are a commune with a municipal council, an executive, and what's important also for you to know that we have more or less 60 civil servants. So for those who are working in communes, you can let's say compare with your organization. And we have one, and I hope in a few weeks, two persons in charge of ICT and digitalization. So it's not a lot of human resources. Important also for the next explanations is to present you some aspects. Of course, we have a lot of possibilities regarding culture, music academy. We have also many activities. As Folklore, we have a gastronomic guild. We have the St. George's Day festivities. Regarding tourism, sports, and hobbies, also a lot of activities. You will understand why I'm speaking about all those activities. And of course, we are in Belgium, so it means that we have a local brewery. We have local craft chocolates and many other activities, like, for instance, what we call the well-being weeks. Now, about today's topic, digitalization, smart rurality. When we came, because we are a new political team, a new majority, the situation in December 2018 was very, let's say, negative. It was a very bad situation. We had, the civil servants had computers from 2011, no Wi-Fi, no ICT strategy. So as a vice mayor in charge of digitalization, it was time to do something. And we wanted to enter in the 2020 digital era. And that's why a few weeks after our, let's say, our new majority, we adopted a new strategy regarding ICT and digitalization. And our concept was smart rurality, because, of course, as I said, we are a little commune, 15,000 inhabitants, and we will be never a smart city. And when you are, let's say, listening or reading all the strategies from the European Commission, they speak only about smart city. But for us, it will be not the case, and that's why we are speaking about smart village and also smart rurality. Our ambition in our strategy was to have, firstly, a strong ICT, art and software for the civil servants and the administration. We adopted important budgets in 2019 and 2020 because it's very difficult, of course, to give some good services to the citizens if the administration has no capacities in ICT. Of course, last year was a very big issue due to the COVID-19 crisis, and it meant, of course, more laptops to buy because we had more or less 50% of our civil servants who they weren't at the administration, but it was teleworking. So we needed new software and for the security, and also more laptops. Secondly, second ambition, new services for the citizens. It means e-administration, so electronic documents that we will let's say send to the citizens without coming to the local administration. A Facebook page. So in 2019, we hadn't any Facebook page in our commune. We will have a new responsive website. I hope in 2 years, we will have a digital cemetery. And of course, we want to have more transparency of our local council meetings, and we do it via YouTube and Facebook with transmission. And 2 weeks ago, I presented and we adopted a local plan to fight against the digital divide. And this is also important because it's good to speak about digitalization, about ICT, about new services, about e-administration, but it's difficult, of course, to get all the citizens with us, because some of them they don't have they cannot use ICT, they can go digital. So that's a plan to fight against this electronism. Now the three initiatives that I will share with you is or are, let's say, firstly the CoderDojo workshops. It was launched mid 2009, the end 2019. Secondly, the digital app CoderDojo en poche, so it means CoderDojo in the pocket, in 2020. And in a few days, the launch this Friday normally, the digital platform for citizen participation. And of course, this is a topic high on the agenda of ALDA. Firstly, the CoderDojo workshops. What is a CoderDojo? Dojo is like a club. It's a free monthly workshop for young people between 7 and 18. The objective is, of course, to learn to young people computer coding via, let's say, some workshops. You see here a picture, and they are trying to learn how to make a video game, a website, or even a robot. So they begin to do it after a few weeks. It comes from Cork in Ireland, and we have more or less more than 1,000 CoderDojos in 70 countries. And in my region, we have 25 CoderDojos, but mainly in big or mid-sized cities. So it was interesting for us to do it also in a little commune like CoderDojo. And of course, there is a need for the kids, for the youngsters, but also because of the lack of programmers in our countries. So the labor market needs ICT people for their future. Here on the screen, you see firstly on the left side a picture with one coach and the children. You see some children. So it was last year. Here on the left side, also the volunteers and the team of CoderDojo Belgium. So I had a meeting with them in the municipality, and then of course to implement for those who perhaps want to implement CoderDojos in their communes. Firstly, you need a political will. We had it, of course. I share it with my colleagues in the local executive. You need a room. We choose the music academy. During the weekend, there is nobody. You need some volunteers to teach. Could be citizens or parents that are, let's say, who are, let's say, a little bit or not so bad in ICT. But of course, you don't need to be Steve Jobs. No, I think you can learn also with the kids. You receive all the information, all the pedagogical tools from CoderDojo Belgium. So everything is well organized. What are the steps? So of course, you have to give information about the launch. You can do it via schools to attract, of course, the kids. You need to organize a meeting with the volunteers, and of course, to fix an agenda so that the parents will know when we will have CoderDojo workshops. Normally, it's once every month. And we made 4 workshops, and then it was COVID. But during those 4 workshops, we had 23, 25 kids. So it was really a success. The second, and of course, I already informed the people that we will begin again in September 2021. And I hope that the COVID will, of course, be finished. The second initiative is the digital application Crédoiseau en poche. So as I said, Crédoiseau in the pocket. It's a digital app with the aim to be always aware of what's going on in Crédoiseau. But it's not only about activities. It's not only about a cultural agenda. No, it's more. Firstly, you can link this application with the website of your commune, so that you have all the information on, in your smartphone. Of course, the activities, the agenda. You can directly see when the public bus is coming, the train schedules. We have three train stations in Crédoiseau. I receive, and the citizens receive, a notification with the schedule for garbage collection. So this morning I received one. I don't have to forget that tomorrow I have to put my rubbish outside. You have always the on-duty pharmacies in the commune. So when your kids are ill, directly you can see what is the on-duty pharmacy during this week, for instance. And of course, a map to locate the points of interest, and to direct, and it is of course directly linked to Google Map or to other applications to go there. It's for free, and that's of course very interesting. It's for free for the citizens, and it's for free for the commune. It's supported by the Walloon region and the province. And yes, it's for free. And let's say my next concrete step is to provide to our citizens the Fix My Street app. It's also an application. If there is a problem in a street, if there is a problem with the public lighting, you can use Crédoiseau in the pocket through Fix My Street, so that you can directly inform the administration with this problem. So it's an interaction between two apps, but that's very interesting, of course, if there is a problem in one of the streets, or other possibilities to inform the administration with a problem. So it looks like this. Of course, it's only on. It's not on a website. Everything goes through the smartphone, of course, because you have it in your pocket. That's why. And you see there is a map. You have notifications, everything in one app. And of course, this is interesting and very. It's responsive and very concrete. And the last initiative is about the digital platform for citizen participation. Of course, I had the chance to have let's say, three important competencies as vice mayor. Firstly, digitalization. Secondly, citizens participation, and that's why the link. And thirdly, and of course it's forever, I am also in charge of international affairs, and that's why Credo is the first commune in my region to be member of ALDA. That's for the third competence. But what's important here is, of course, the link between two of my competencies. For me, it was important to link the digital tool, with the political ambition to engage more and more the citizens. So I don't know in your countries, but during the last municipal elections in 2018, citizens' participation was very high on the political agenda, and citizens' participation it's present in several fields: citizen participation and environment, climate, social affairs, local projects, also ICT. CoderDojo is clearly citizen participation and ICT, because CoderDojo is a volunteer let's say, activity. Without the citizens, you cannot organize CoderDojo. Directly after our new, let's say, our new council, we adopted a code of citizenship participation with the creation of the Council of the Participative Democracy. I know it's not so big, but you see there that we have a Conseil de la démocratie participative with all the elements. If some of you are interested of this to receive this scheme, I can send them, and this is part of our code of citizenship. And one of the tools of this code is, of course, the creation of a digital platform, and that's what we are doing. Let's say, preparing since a few weeks. We are working with Free City. Free City is one of, I don't know if we have some people, some participants today from France, but Free City is a Belgium-French company. So they are well known, they are well known in France and in Belgium. And so we choose to work with them, and we had, let's say, a good preparation through different workshops. So the objective is, of course, to engage more and more citizens through those, let's say, citizenship action projects, also the participatory budgets. In this website, on this platform, we have 3 sections: articles, so where we explain what is citizenships, the different actions that we are doing. Second part are the surveys and the consultations. That is, of course, very important to know what your citizens are, let's say, thinking about this project project, or another, let's say, possibility of yes, doing displays of a village or this project. So we can ask them, we can consult them via a little service. And then a third part are the call for projects. The call for projects are, let's say, possibilities for the citizens' budget, what we call in French les budgets participatifs, participatory budget. What will be, let's say, the first step? We will launch it next Friday. The first step will be a call for ideas in the frame of a youth project with ALDA. So CoderDojo was chosen in the Desire project. It's about citizens' participation regarding the Schuman. The Schuman, what's the name? The Schuman conference 70 years ago. After that, and we hope, of course, to receive some good ideas. Step 2 will be a big survey about to be citizen in CoderDojo. What does it mean for you? We are working here with a French association, Empreinte Citoyenne, with also sharing citizenship labels in France. And of course, as I told you a few seconds, the final goal is to engage more and more citizens in this decision-making process of the commune. If we can gain more citizens in, let's say, in all those projects, it will be easier, of course, to engage them, and so that they can understand why we decide to do this or to decide to do something else. And the last slide is to show you a little bit what how it will looks like. So here it's the home page of this platform, and then you have here actualities. So it's news about citizens' participation. So what is it in CoderDojo? We have a young council in CoderDojo. We explain what it is. And here, consultation, c'est quoi être citoyen CoderDojo? It's just what I told you. It will be this big survey. So that's about those 3 initiatives. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Pascal, for the presentation of these interesting initiatives. I know that you have also others, and that you are very active and proactive in this kind of implementations of tools. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to see you next time on the next ALDA Talk.
Thank you to ALDA.
Thank you. Thank you again, Pascal.
Bye.
Thank you for your intervention. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.